Hello, everybody, and welcome to WorldBox. But this isn't exactly normal. So, usually it's the sound that doesn't work for a video, or usually it's a video at some point, which has happened once before. But this time, both happened to some extent. Uh, Basically, at this last episode, will have taken place, and the orc and elf war had begun. And basically, what happened was it nothing saved. We got a few minutes of sound, and that's it, unfortunately. But I'll I'll put that in right now. So, and just so you know, your screen hasn't frozen at all. Don't worry about that. It's just the sound for this. It's a few minutes, the first few minutes of sound from the video that never happened. Here you go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WorldBox, where the elf and orc war is well underway, and the elves have already suffered a defeat on the northern island. And what's this world called again? World of Moon. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. Elven trade routes are getting blocked by the orcs as well, it seems. In some spots, with some cases. Okay, I think that we're recording. If we're not, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, whatever. Let's just go and see where we end up. Okay. Well, things have seemed to die down. The war is still going on. And the orcs seem like they might be getting ready to invade soon. Wow, look at that convoy. That's crazy. It looks like it's all warships too. And they're all from the purple place. Interesting. Orcish Empire ship is sitting there. And we have an elven ship that got a little too close. There's not really any orcish ships getting ready to invade at the moment, it seems. Big army on this island, though. And there's also an army for the humans on that island as well. And what do we have here? This orcish ship is getting passengers on it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got lots of orcish troops heading over there. We've already got a captain on it. 24 passengers. Yep, that ship is getting ready. And we also have a ship over here with 2 passengers. And another one over here. It seems like the orcs are very coordinated. And there you have it. So that's basically all that got recorded. And it was a really productive episode too. The orcs managed to do a lot of damage to the elves, as you'll see in the next video, which is about to start soon. But I'm just disappointed that you guys weren't able to see any of it. And I'm not going to make that mistake again. I don't know. I feel like I did something wrong there. But now you guys have to not see it. And I made a promise, and I can't keep breaking it like this. So, on that note, back to the regularly scheduled video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to WorldBox, where the Orcish Empire has destroyed the elves, but there are a little bit of elves that are putting up resistance, and they're trying to put up one last fight, but they are not doing much against all these orcs here. There's nothing for them to do. These orc civilians are just slaughtering them. That's the only way to describe it. There's now an orc village over here, and they're already building a port. There are several small elf... Is that beehive controlled by the elves or something? I'm confused. This ship still has 73 elven passengers, and it seems like most of the orcs have left now. So the elves might be able to rebuild, it seems like. I mean, all of the civilians are dead, but if they manage to get somebody off ships, maybe? I don't know. There are still some elves that are alive over here. But there's just too many orcs for them to deal with. And the civilians think that they can fight, but that's not going over very well. There's just too many orcs for them to deal with right now. For anybody to deal with, in fact. Now these orcs have a port up. And what do we have here? 0 passengers. The elves have a small village, it seems like. Somehow they managed to start building a house. Are they taking refuge in the beehive? There's no way that's possible. That's not possible, is it? I'm not sure. Interesting thought, though. Why wouldn't they just destroy it? Is my question. The beehive... Is it the beehive? No, the beehive over there didn't affect anything. But the orcs still want to kill it for whatever reason. Population there is dwindling. It might be related to the bees, actually. And an elf just came out of nowhere and died somehow. Can they take refuge in the beehive? Is that a thing? That would be cool. That would also be weird, kinda though. But another one just died from nothing. A bee came out and died as well. Do orcs just not like bees? And humans have arrived now on the island as well. This seems like this is going to be a human war now. And we've got one leader for the humans right here. We've got 13 villagers over here. And some humans from Oshika have arrived as well. And they're going to be making a village too, it looks like. They're from there. Wait. So the ship's from here then. Do they have... No, they have blue sails too. There's barely any population left in that elven village. Wait, 72 and 73. 73 passengers, so they all must be from there. Because these two are not doing good. And another population just died. They must be inside that beehive. There's no other reason why all these orcs would be crowded around. Now the orcs need to take advantage of their new land to take control of as much as they can. Ooh. And the humans established a village over here. And the orcs don't like all these elven ships around. It seems like they can't destroy the beehive. And another village established there as well. The humans are taking control of a lot of land that the orcs were probably gonna only be using. The elves are slowly rebuilding somewhat. I don't know how. I don't see anybody living there. And there's another house appearing, which quickly gets destroyed. And then an elf came out of nowhere? No, that's a human. Okay. And there it is. That village was destroyed. And now they're dealing with elven ships. Orcs really don't like elves. And we've got orcs leaving the island now. Orc soldiers, it looks like. Either that or they're arriving. It's hard to tell. But somebody is arriving or leaving, but it's hard to tell who. Looks like they're leaving. It looks like the orc army is pulling out and letting the civilians live in here. Either that or they're making one last attempt to go over here and deal with the last remaining elves. That could be it. Seeing as that's the last elf village in that area. It's hard to tell though. There's some orc ships. They are just trading ships though. And we've still got a lot of orcs though that are patrolling this area, dealing with any elven trade ships or fishing boats that decide they would like to stay. This elven village though there's not much left of it. That is for sure. There's honestly nowhere for those elven ships to run to. There's a lot of fire coming in from arrows, and there's just nothing they can do about it. They're still getting in lots of trading with humans though. And there's still a lot of fire from orcish bows on the shore. 73 population, and it's all in that ship. Every single elf that's still alive is on that ship right there. That swan with sunglasses. And the orcs so far have the biggest village going. Right down there. I imagine the human villages will link up eventually. They really don't like the elves in this region. They do not like them at all. Wow. So the elves have nothing left. Humans have some buildings going. Orcs control a lot of area, but don't have very many houses. And it looks like their population is slowly dying. Yeah, let's see. Can I see the village? 48 out of 14, yeah, it needs... Wait. The king? Wait. Who's the king of the Orcish Empire? Do not tell me. Is it my guy Neg? Is he back in charge? He is. He is back. And he is better than ever. He's 340 years old. He's a Kingslayer. And he's got super good gear. A Mithril Poncho of Terror. Legendary weapon. He's got almost all legendary gear. That is an accomplishment. He's immortal. He's the perfect leader to lead the orcs to victory. He's been around through this whole thing. Even though he's been dethroned a few times. There's just nothing. There's no way for the orcs to reach this ship. Unless it comes back. Oh wait, what do we have here? 67 orcs are en route up here. And it's an army because there is a captain with them. Oh, okay. Let's see, where are they going to land? Are they going to land at the port and deal the final blow? There'll be no home for the elves then. All of their kingdoms will be destroyed. They'll just wander the seas. Orcish Empire made peace with the Elven Empire, and the two human powers have declared war on each other. What do you know? It can happen. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be quite interesting. The two big powers for humans have declared war. This is going to decide who's going to be the ruler. Of course, the Chonk Kingdom and its small little colony on the northern island will be fine from this combat, but it's going to be interesting to see who wins. Doesn't appear like anybody's going in for the first attack. You know what? No. The elves will die. There we go. They are not going to be able to survive. It's do or die. They decided they'd bring their army back now. Actually, you know what? Let's give them a second chance at life. There was a small little battle, but now there's peace. Let's see what you can do with it, elves. I'm sure the orcs will be at war with you again eventually. Let's see. Nobody... Oh wait, we've got the first opening move. Mika is being taken by two armies from Oshika. Or wait, that is Iwasan Imperium. And what's the purple one again? Kisuri. And Mika has been captured. The elves, it looks like, are starting to rebuild. They had civilians on that ship, luckily. But the orcs still have a strong presence in that region. Oshika is a good spot for a capital, that's for sure. On the coast like that, definitely a good spot. It looks like Illinois is being targeted next. They're surrounded. It looks like they were ready for this. If they can capture Illinois, then Akama will fall easy. What do we have going here? We've got a line of troops on their way to support. Looks like those troops are heading to invade. We've already got some that are attempting to invade as well. This is not looking good for Curry or whatever. Kisuri. And the other one's Iwasan Imperium. I imagine that's just a fancier word for empire, but let's see. Interesting of the orcs to not take part in combat for once. The elves have a population of 27. It's dwindling quickly because they don't have enough housing or food. Okay, what's the combat looking like? And we've got... Where's that army at? Oh, they have arrived in Pevido, and they're ready to invade now. Two armies are en route to Illinois. And Purple just declared war on the Chonk Kingdom. They need somewhere to go. Purple needs somewhere to go right now. Or not Purple. Kisuri needs somewhere to go. So they're heading south. But the Chong Kingdom does have some territories over here, which is also where their king is. Pisad and Kakio, I mean. Alright, Illinois is being captured now by the Iwasan Imperium, which is not good for Kisuri. If Illinois is captured, the strongest human territory and the very first human village ever founded, then it's not going to look good. But Mika is also being recaptured by Kisuri. Illinois, 90% captured, and that looks like it might be it. It was captured. The Chong Kingdom is putting up a very strong fight in this region as well. It's not letting Kisuri do damage to them without doing some back. And Dibisama might be captured. There's no army in there right now. Actually, there is. Not a very big one, though. And Dibisama is being captured by the Chong Kingdom. This might have been a mistake for... Who is it? This might have been a mistake for Kisuri. Dibisama is 50% captured by the Chong Kingdom. Chong Kingdom might make a name for themselves here. The elves are slowly rebuilding as well. They have some buildings up already. Orcs are staying in that area to make sure nothing gets out of hand. And Dibisama was just captured. And the Chong Kingdom is not stopping there. They are moving into Kika now, which already doesn't have an army. And lots of combat going on. Armies are clashing. Holy wow. The lag right now. Two armies are clashing right now in Yakao. This is going to be the battle that decides how the war turns out. There's a lot of soldiers from Iwasan Imperium. Dibisama is being captured? Somehow? It was being captured. Kika is being destroyed though. And they're being captured now as well. Yep, and now Mika is also being captured. Army from Iwasan Imperium is moving in. The Iwasan Imperium was definitely ready for a battle. And so is the Chong Kingdom. They made one army, captured 2 spots. They might even capture Akama. But either way, it looks like Kisuri is gonna meet its end because it declared a war that it wasn't ready for. Wow, and now... but they do still have a village over there, and now Akama is being captured by the whatever they're called. I don't remember what they're called. And ooh, yep, and that's it. Kisuri's capital is now gone. But they still have one place left. And they do have a captain here. They must have brought in an army beforehand, it seems like, which is interesting. But Iwasan Imperium, that's what they're called, have a village, as well as the Chong Kingdom over here, and they both have armies there as well. But the elves are also here, and they have a decently sized village as well. Not nearly as much as it was before, but it's a start, especially considering the orcs made peace with them. So now... But, yeah, the Orcish Empire is still the strongest, by a long shot. Iwasan Imperium has a decently sized army, but still not as much as the orcs. So, but they are better. They do control a lot of spots. And who was it that originally started the war? It was the Iwasan Imperium that started the war. And then the orcs made peace with the elves, and then I started some and ended some wars, because the elves deserve it, in my opinion at least, but that's just me. I don't know. And then Kisuri declared war on the Chonk Kingdom, which also wasn't a very good idea on their part, so, well, sucks to be them. They have one spot left, but they're doing decently well. They've got a good number of houses already for a recently established village, at least I think, but they are at war with a lot of people, so. Oh, what do we have here? We've got a single captain from Iwasan Imperium trying to head over to the last village in the Kisuri Kingdom to try and capture it. Oh, we got some fighting. How will this one guy do, though? And we've got another orc village as well. The orcs dropped off some more people. And wow, we've got a big convoy on the move, but nobody on that ship. Let's see. What will Kisuri do? Well, they are building a town hall, so that's good. Got some orcs patrolling everywhere on the island, it looks like. And now we have more Iwasan Imperium troops? Or not troops, civilians I mean, that are going in as well. Maybe to make another village? I don't know, where are they going? And that Kisuri captain doesn't seem to care that he's there, honestly. But they care about the Iwasan Imperium troops, or ships that are going through. Seems a little bit odd, in my opinion. But that's just me. At least they have control over that beehive right there. And Iwasan Imperium troops are just strolling through. I don't know where they're going. But that is not very good for Kisuri, is it? Oh wow, look at this. We have a big army strolling, getting ready. Where are they going? Down here? Do we have a ship over here maybe? And it is lagging really badly. Is it one of these ships here? No. No. Where is it? It must be one of these two. It's hard to tell. There's gotta be a good number of... Oh, there's an Iwasan Imperium ship. And we got a lot of soldiers going to a lot of places. Oh, Kisuri is capturing Iwasan Imperium village now. With a few soldiers and a captain. That's all it takes with a small town like that. So let's see, what are they gonna do? And it looks like Kisuri might capture this village. And they do, look at that. Now it's just the Chonk Kingdom left over there, who they are also at war with, which is not very good as well. If Kisuri can capture that, then they might be able to establish this island as a stronghold for them, since the orcs and elves don't exactly care. It's strictly a human conflict at this point. But let's see if the Chonk Kingdom will be able to defend itself against Kisuri, which now has 2 captains, which is not good for the rest of the island. Orcs and elves don't really mind, but hopefully the elves are doing pretty good over here. But they don't really seem to want to do anything either. Okay. Well, this seems like a good spot to leave off, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.